All right, guys, it is time to talk about the Oscars again. I am excited. I'm a little bit nervous, but mostly excited. There are always snubs. There are always surprises. So I cannot wait to see what these nominees are. I have my coffee, which I obviously need because it's the morning and yeah, we need coffee for these. I have my mixed feelings sweatshirt on because that's generally how I end up feeling after these things. So enough with the intro. Let's get into it. Oh,
I am so excited.
we're going old school today.
Dress like this. Now let's go to the Oscars, Tracy. What time are you picking me up?
Oh, we're gonna do jokes. We're gonna do jokes. Okay. Oh my God, he's gonna go change. Let's go. Supporting actress. Let's go.
Jessie Buckley in The Lost Daughter.
Oh, I'm already excited. This is great.
Ariana DeBose in West
Love
Side
it.
Story. Judy Dench in Belfast.
Oh, hello.
Kirsten Dunst in Power of the Dog.
Yes.
And Ingenue Ellis in King Richard.
All right, we got to talk about this. First of all, Jessie Buckley, love it. I was hoping she would get nominated, but I did not have a lot of hope. So this was a really nice surprise. Ariana DeBose, expected. Judy Dench over Katrina Balfe is a little bit strange. I'm not gonna lie. Judy Dench did make me cry when I was watching Belfast, so I can't be too mad about it. And I adore Judy Dench, but I think there's gonna be some uproar about that one. No Mass ladies, no Martha Plimpton, no Ann Dowd. Very sad. They should have been there. No Ruth Negga, also very sad. I actually would have rather seen Ruth Negga than Ingenue Ellis. Even though Ingenue Ellis was really good in King Richard, I would have preferred to see Ruth Negga as that last spot. Oh, and Kirsten Dunst, obviously, that is a good choice. We are off to a pretty good start, but already a surprising start. Can't wait to see where this is going. This is gonna be great.
Here are the nominees for achievement in costume design.
This order, what is happening?
Cruella.
Okay, Cruella, makes sense, makes sense.
Cyrano.
Makes sense.
Dune.
Yes, thank you.
Nightmare Alley.
Yes.
And West Side Story.
Okay, this is solid. I would have loved to see Spencer on there, but Spencer has been treated really weirdly by the awards lately, so I guess not that big of a surprise. Personally, would have loved to see Last Night in Soho on there as well, but that movie probably not nominated for anything, so we're just gonna forget about that. Really, really excited to see Nightmare Alley on that list. I'm definitely rooting for Nightmare Alley and rooting for Dune. Those are my two main things. But yeah, a very reasonable category. All right, let's see what they have next.
Here are the nominees for achievement in sound.
Sound. Let's go.
Belfast.
Belfast. Thank you.
Dune.
Yes.
No Time to Die.
Yeah.
The Power of the Dog.
Okay.
And West Side Story.
That makes sense. No Tick Tick Boom is kind of sad, but I guess that generally makes sense. If you're wondering what I'm looking at, I have a wish list of nominees because in all of this excitement, I'll definitely forget who I wanted to be nominated in the category. And the only one they missed out of the ones I wanted to see nominated is Tick Tick Boom, which is fine. It's fine. It's fine. I think this is a solid list. Why am I happy about all of this so far? This is not a good sign. They're about to hurt me. I just know it.
Original score.
Original score.
Don't Look Up.
God.
Dune.
Yes. Thank you.
Encanto.
Okay.
Parallel Mothers.
What is happening?
And The Power of the Dog.
Okay. I am a little bit surprised about not seeing The French Dispatch on there, but honestly, I feel like this is between Dune and The Power of the Dog to begin with. I know people are going to be disappointed that there's no Spencer on there. Personally, I think The Power of the Dog over Spencer. That's just me. But Dune, I'm here for Dune. We all know I'm here for Dune.
The nominees are
Adapted screenplay.
Coda.
Yes.
Screenplay by Sean.
Oh, I love that.
Screenplay by Ryusuke Hamaguchi.
Oh,
And
yes.
Taka
Okay.
Masaoka.
I'm liking this. This is going well.
Dune.
Yes.
Screenplay by John Spates.
Come on.
Villeneuve.
Denis Villeneuve. Come on, man. Come on. Come on.
The Lost Daughter, written by Maggie
Yes.
Gyllenhaal.
Why am I so happy about these right now?
Dog, written by Jane Campion.
So this is once again very reasonable. Personally, would have loved to see Passing and Nightmare Alley there, but I can't really complain about these. I feel like these are very, very solid nominations for adapted screenplay. Once again, what is going on? This is going strangely well after the weirdness that happened in the supporting actress category. But aside from that, I am happy with what's happening, which probably means I'm going to log on to Twitter and everybody's going to be upset, but I'm not upset.
Original screenplay.
Yes.
Belfast.
Yes.
Written by Kenneth Branagh.
I like it.
Don't Look Up.
I don't like
Screenplay
it.
By Adam McKay. Story by Adam McKay and David Sirota.
Okay.
King Richard, written by Zach Balin.
Okay.
Licorice Pizza, written by Paul Thomas Anderson.
I expected this.
And The Worst Person in the World, written by Eskil Vogt.
I love it.
Tim Trier.
Yes, this is kind of amazing. I'm a big fan. I am totally willing to overlook Don't Look Up for The Worst Person in the World, which is an amazing movie everybody should watch. Let's backtrack for a second because I was making faces. I want to clarify something. I did enjoy King Richard. However, I am not mind blown by King Richard. I feel like it's a pretty standard sports biopic, but you know, I'm expecting it to get nominated in a few other categories. So I'm not mad about it. I just don't have a lot of feelings either way. Don't Look Up, I actively dislike. I'm sorry, I don't like that movie, and I don't like the screenplay in particular. A very controversial movie, a lot of different opinions on this one. People either love it or hate it. I did not like it. I just don't think it's as clever as it thinks it is. Anyways, I don't want to rant about this, just so you know. I'm not a fan of Don't Look Up, so I'm going to be kind of annoyed every time they get nominated, and I wish they would stop, but I know this movie has a lot of fans, so it resonated with people. That's cool. I have The Worst Person in the World. That resonated with me. Also, No Mass, once again, that is very, very sad, but unfortunately expected. The one that I wish also showed up here is A Hero. I did not expect to see it, but maybe as a wild nomination. I'm just going to be happy once again about The Worst Person in the World because that was unexpected and I am glad to see it. Now I'm hoping to see it in some more categories. Can we do it? Can we do it? Let's see. I'm skipping shorts again, by the way. If you've seen my reaction last year, I skipped those because honestly, I use the Oscars as a list to watch some good shorts. I don't keep up with short films as the year goes on. So I don't have any opinion about these, but I will try to catch up on them so I can have an opinion when I'm doing my predictions. So skipping those, let's move on to the next category. Supporting actor.
Kareen Hines in Belfast.
Kieran. Yes. I love him.
Kotzer.
Troy
in Coda.
Kotsur. Yes.
Jesse Plemons in The Power of the Dog.
Okay.
J.K. Simmons in Being the Ricardos.
You gave me.
And Cody Smith McPhee in Power of the Dog.
I have some words right now, okay? J.K. Simmons slept through that role. Look, I love J.K. Simmons. You guys know this. I love Whiplash. I am all for J.K. Simmons. This is not the performance to nominate him for. What is happening? What is this? First of all, once again, Being the Ricardos, not a movie I enjoyed. I think it's very generic. It's very lackluster. I don't think it's amazing in any way. I am a fan of Aaron Sorkin, by the way, before you say that I don't like Sorkin. I like Sorkin. I think for Sorkin especially, this is very, very disappointing. But J.K. Simmons, if supporting role, what? Hold on, let me get to my list because what? You know, you had Mike Feist, who was not getting nominated, but Mike Feist in West Side Story. You had Woody Norman in Come On, Come On. You had Jason Isaacs in Mass. You had all of these people. There are literally so many more supporting actor performances that could have been nominated, but we're going with Being the This is ridiculous. Why? I am excited about both Jesse Plemons and Cody Smith McPhee getting nominated. I think they're both very deserving. I know people are going to lose their minds that Bradley Cooper isn't on this list, but out of these, I am rooting for either Kieran Hines from Belfast because honestly, he just warmed my heart in that movie. Oh, He's so good. I love him.
We do not kneel.
And Troy Kotzer for Coda. I am having a hard time picking between these two, but these are my personal favorites on the list.
Don't Look Up. Dune.
Yes.
King Richard.
Okay.
The Power of the Dog.
Yes.
And Tick Tick Boom.
Okay. First of all, where's Belfast? I think this is my main question for this category. Where is Belfast? And please stop nominating Don't Look Up. Please stop. Other than that, this makes sense to me. I guess King Richard does make sense in here. Tick Tick Boom. Okay. Yeah, Belfast. What happened, guys?
Coming to America.
What?
Cruella.
Okay.
Dune.
Dune.
The Eyes of Tammy Faye.
Yes, thank you.
House of Gucci.
Here's another movie I don't want to see on here, House of Gucci. This is a very interesting Oscar season because I have some serious favorites, and then there are some movies that are clearly getting nominated that I just strongly dislike. Usually there aren't that many movies that I strongly dislike that are getting nominated, but this year there are a few, and House of Gucci, one of them. Yes. I will say I was expecting to see Nightmare Alley in this category. I feel like that would have made sense. But okay, this is pretty reasonable. We're back to being pretty reasonable. All right, next.
Feature film.
Okay, let's see Flea.
Flea.
Thank you.
Luca. The Mitchells versus the Machine. And Raya and the Lost Dragon.
Okay. Now, you guys know I'm not the biggest animated movie viewer. So for this, I'm just going off what I've seen other people say and what I've seen predicted. And I personally, obviously, was rooting for Flea to get in there, and I hope it wins. But as far as the general list, I think this is pretty much what was being predicted by almost everybody. I don't think this is a very surprising category. I will check some of these out. Let me know, out of the animated feature category, what movies do you think are absolutely necessary to check out of those? Obviously, seen Flea. But the other four, do I need to watch all four? Do you feel like they're all deserving? Let me know in the comments.
Achievement in Music Original Song.
Original song.
Be Alive from King Richard.
Yeah, okay.
Dos Oruguitas from Encanto.
Down to Joy from Belfast.
Okay.
No Time to Die from No Time to Die.
And Somehow You Do from 4 Good Days.
What is that? Hold up. What is 4 Good Days? I've never heard of this. I'm sorry. Is that a movie that exists? I need to Google this real quick. So this is a movie that exists on Hulu at the moment. Oh, I've seen this poster before. Okay. I'll check it out, I guess. Do I need to check out this whole movie for a song? Let me know if this is a good movie that I should watch. Because I mean, Mila Kunis, I will watch a movie from Mila Kunis, but what song are we missing? I don't think anybody was predicting that. Coda. No, why no Coda? You know what I would have loved to see here? So May We Start from Annette, because as weird as Annette is, I do think it deserves some nominations because it is certainly a movie that is unlike anything else. And I do think that song is very catchy and deserving of attention, but okay. I'll check out that song and let you know how I feel in my predictions video. Okay, I'm skipping documentary short because once again, I'm gonna use this as my list to watch things.
Documentary feature.
Flea, please. Ascension. Okay. Attica.
Flea.
Thank you.
Summer of Soul, or When the Revolution Could Not Be Televised.
It's a good one. It's a really good one.
And Riding with Fire.
Do I know this? I don't think I know what this is. So out of the nominees here, there are a few I need to check out. I've obviously seen Flea and Summer of Soul. Recommend both of these. I've heard great things about Attica. Ascension, I can't quite remember what this is right now. I feel like I've heard of this one, but maybe not. Guys, I need more coffee. That last one though, what is it? Well, I'll be watching all of them because I love a good documentary. I was hoping to see, well, I knew this wasn't going to happen, but I would have loved to see The Lost Leonardo here. You guys know I adored that documentary and I highly recommend you watch it.
Achievement in visual effects.
Oh.
Envelope, please.
Let's go, guys.
Dune.
Dune.
Free guy. No time to die.
Yeah,
Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings.
makes sense.
Spider-Man.
Okay, this is looking good. This is looking good. I mean, this makes sense to me. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't seen these Marvel movies. I am going to catch up. I've decided I'm going to catch up, guys. Calm down. But Dune and No Time to Die obviously were my wish list picks for this, and they both got in, so I'm happy about this. The rest, I think, are pretty expected, so pretty reasonable. Once again, we're back to being reasonable. That means they're about to hurt me again. Cinematography.
Dune.
Yes.
Nightmare Alley.
Oh, love it.
Power of the Dog.
Yes.
The Tragedy of Macbeth.
Oh, I love this.
West Side Story.
Okay, the first four I think are great picks. I think there are a lot of beautiful looking films this year, and honestly, I think this is a very tough category. It's also one of my favorite categories in general. I would have loved to see Spencer here. I was kind of expecting not to see it, so I'm not surprised that it's not there, but I think the cinematography in Spencer is being ridiculously overlooked. I think that movie is so beautifully done from the visual perspective, and it does so much with its visuals, creating the tone, creating the mood, and just the color palette, everything. I would have loved to see it there. Obviously, come on, passing, what's going on? Why are we ignoring these? I think these are wonderfully made films. Well, come on, I'm not expecting to show up anywhere, which is a tragedy, of course, because it's an amazing film and it's a beautifully looking film and it's a very smart, emotional, everything about that movie. Please watch it if you haven't seen it. Passing was kind of a wild card for me. I think Passing, unfortunately, is being ignored because maybe not that many people saw it, but Passing is also another beautiful film and another beautifully made film that deserves more attention that it's not getting. Now, West Side Story, this is a strange one because while I do think West Side Story is a great looking film and it has some beautiful shots, I think it's a very cinematic film. It's a great big screen movie. You guys know I enjoyed West Side Story. I did a review. The thing about West Side Story for me is that I don't feel like it blew my mind visually. And there were a lot of movies that actually did blow my mind visually. So while I understand why it's in this category, I think there are just more visually interesting films that happened throughout the year. I mean, don't even get me started about The Green Knight because that is my favorite movie of the year and it has obviously been ignored. I didn't expect to see it in any of the categories, but you know, I would have loved to. And I think cinematography is easily the category that it should have been in. But, you know, West Side Story, pretty safe. I wish more people saw that movie because it's really good. But okay, let's move on. Production design. Dune.
Nightmare Alley.
Yeah, this is for me.
The Dog.
Oh, okay.
The Tragedy of Macbeth.
Okay.
And West Side Story.
So, wait, so those are the exact same nominees, right? Okay. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Kind of surprised that The French Dispatch was ignored for this. I would have expected to see it here, but once again, solid list. Makes sense. I'm a fan of it. I like it. Just every time I see Dune and Nightmare Alley, I'm like, I like this. Great list. But also, obviously, Tragedy of Macbeth. I don't think I've talked about it on the channel, but it is a great film and a great looking film. It's not my favorite Macbeth adaptation, but it's definitely worth your time, so you should check it out if you haven't. It's stylistically a beautifully looking film, and it does some interesting things with some visuals and some characters. Don't want to say more, but yes.
For Best International Feature Film.
International. I love this category. Drive My Car. Of course.
Flee.
Hmm.
Mark.
I love that it got in.
The Hand of God. Italy.
Mm.
Luana. A Yak in the Classroom.
What the hell?
Khan. And the worst person in the world.
Okay, we need to talk about this. First of all, I'm not the biggest fan of The Hand of God. I didn't hate it or anything. I liked it, but it didn't do for me what it did for other people, and I kind of think that it's a bit overrated. Please don't kill me. This other movie that I've never heard of, I need to see what that's all about. Obviously, I'm so happy for the worst person in the world to be here. I'm so glad that Flea got in for documentary, animated, and now international. Can we get a Best Picture nomination for this? That'll be exciting. Drive My Car. Everybody's loving Drive My Car, so that makes sense too. I am sad that compartment number 6 didn't make it. Obviously, we knew Titan wasn't going to make it, but that still hurts because it should have been here. What happened to A Hero? Why are we ignoring this movie? It's really good. It's flying under the radar, apparently. Check out A Hero. It's on Amazon Prime if you haven't seen it. Awesome movie. Should have been there. Compartment number 6, I kind of get why they didn't go for it. I really, really enjoyed that movie. But I was kind of suspecting that it wasn't going to show up. This is definitely a mixed bag for me, but, you know, Flea, worst person in the world, I'm happy.
By an actor in a leading role are Javier Bardem in Being the Ricardos.
Okay, I need to pause this. What is going on with Being the Ricardos? Have you guys seen this movie? I guess if you were to nominate somebody out of that whole cast, I would give it to Javier Bardem, but it's still like, there are so many other amazing performances. Stop nominating Being the Ricardos. Sorry, I had to pause and rant. Also, I'm out of coffee, which is unacceptable. Can't wait to see who's missing out on a nomination because of this. Benedict Cumberbatch. Cool.
Andrew Garfield in Tick, Tick, Boom.
My favorite.
Will Smith in King Richard. And Denzel Washington in The Tragedy of
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, no Nicolas Cage. Big sad for me, but I didn't really expect to see Nicolas Cage in there. Or Joaquin Phoenix for Come On, Come On, you know, movie that should be nominated but isn't. This is a pretty expected lineup, except for Javier Bardem. I'm struggling to remember who missed out right now, but I mean, fine, whatever. I think some amazing performances are missing, especially considering we got Javier Bardem in there, but whatever. I'll let it go. I will let it go. Please give Andrew Garfield the Oscar. Thank you.
Performance by an actress in a leading
Best
role.
actress. Let's go.
Jessica Chastain.
Jessica Chastain. Yes, thank you.
Olivia Colman in The Lost
Yes. Oh, love it.
Penelope Cruz in Parallel Mothers.
Okay. I need to see that movie.
Daughter. Nicole Kidman in Being the Ricardos.
No, thank you.
And Kristen Stewart in Spencer.
Oh my God. Okay. Listen, I was a little bit worried about Kristen Stewart. I was pretty confident she was getting nominated, but after her recent snub, I was getting a little bit concerned. So glad they did the right thing. Can we get Nicole Kidman out of here? I love Nicole Kidman. She's a great actress. I'm sorry, this is not the role that she needs to be nominated for. I think she got name checked. I think this is ridiculous. Once again, there were other people who should have been nominated in this category who did a more impressive performance than she did, who had more to work with than she did. But Chastain and Stewart are my favorites. Also, Olivia Colman, I loved her in that role. She's fantastic. I honestly would not be mad if she pulled off an upset win. I think I am still rooting for Chastain. She's just so amazing in the eyes of Tammy Faye. Like, she makes that film. She is the film. So I think she is my favorite at the moment. I'm going to rewatch some of these movies and get back to you on that one. But okay, this category, I think we did okay. Don't like Nicole Kidman in here, but I expected to see this. Thank God for no Lady Gaga. I know Lady Gaga fans are going to be so upset, but I'm just, you know, the House of Gucci. Wait, they didn't nominate Jared Leto for supporting actor. Oh my God, thank you for having common sense, the Academy. Oh, I forgot to remember this, but I didn't see his name. And that is amazing. Thank you. You know what? Whatever. I'll take J.K. Simmons now. If J.K. Simmons is taking up the spot of Jared Leto, fine. I take my sassiness back. Leave him in there. It's cool. We're fine.
Are Kenneth Branagh, Belfast.
Ryusuke Hamaguchi, Drive My Car.
All right.
Paul Thomas Anderson, Licorice Pizza.
Okay.
Jane Campion.
Yes.
The dog.
Yes, yes, yes.
And Steven Spielberg.
Wait, what the?
West Side Story.
What the hell? Excuse me. You people missed Dune. I thought they were going by last name, so I wasn't worried. Oh my god. Oh, this is where you hurt me. This is where you hurt me. I am not okay with this. This is ridiculous. What is this? Who, like, what? No. Oh, take. I forgot how to speak. I'm so annoyed right now. Oh man, this is bullshit. Bullshit is what this is. I'm gonna have to censor myself because I'm swearing now in this video. Don't want to upset YouTube and make them mark my video as inappropriate for people, but like, what is this shit? I don't understand. No, I reject this. I think Kenneth Branagh, Jane Campion, and Denis Villeneuve should have been here 100%. The rest, I just throw it in the hat, figure out who is missing out, but like, this is not okay. This is not okay. I'm not happy, guys.
Here are the nominees for Best Picture. Belfast.
Mm-hmm.
Berwick, Kenneth Branagh, Becca Kovacic, and
Oh, we're
Tamar
gonna read all the
Thomas
names now.
producers.
Okay, Belfast. I like it.
Coda.
Coda.
Philippe Rousselet,
I like this as
Fabrice
well. This is cool.
Giafermi, and Patrick Wachsberger, producers.
Producers.
Look Up, Adam McKay and Kevin Messick, producers.
Drive My Car, Teruhisa Yamamoto,
Okay.
producer.
Dune, Mary Perrin,
Yeah.
Denis
Dude,
Villeneuve,
yes.
and Cale Boiter,
Oh.
producers.
King Richard, Tim White, Trevor White, and Will Smith.
So no Flea, huh?
Licorice Pizza, Sarah Murphy.
I like how Licorice Pizza is showing up now, like,
Thomas
all of a
Anderson,
sudden.
Producers.
Nightmare Alley, Guillermo del Toro.
Nightmare Alley. I'm happy
Jane
about that.
Lansdale and Bradley Cooper, producers.
The Power of the Dog.
Yes.
Jane Campion. Tanya
What's the last one?
Segat-
The worst person?
Tanya Segachian,
The worst person?
Sorry. Emil Sherman, Ian Canning, and Roger Frappier, producers.
And West Side Story.
Oh, West Side Story.
Steven
Duh.
Spielberg and Christy McCosker.
Okay. I was hoping that Flea would get in as well, but whatever. I am still not over the director thing. The best picture looks fine. To be honest, I can't think right now. I'm still upset about the director category. Obviously, I'm rooting for Dune. I think this is a very solid list for best picture, even though there could have been some other options in here. But generally, like, I can't really complain. I did like most of these, and I'm so happy Nightmare Alley got in. I am annoyed that Don't Look Up made it, but no House of Gucci, so that is fine by me. Can we talk about the director category again and how Denis Villeneuve was not nominated? That was some bullshit. Honestly, I think Licorice Pizza did not quite hit the mark. I know some people adored that movie, but like, nominating Licorice Pizza over Dune in the director category, to me, was kind of ridiculous. Call me crazy. Don't call me crazy, actually. I think you're crazy if you think Denis Villeneuve did not deserve the directing nomination for that film. I think it got so many nominations and no director. Like, are you kidding me right now? Like, have you seen the movie? Have you, like, I need to stop ranting about this. So, Best Picture, back to Best Picture. I think I'm going to do a ranking video for Best Picture nominees. I think you know which one's going to be my least favorite and which one's going to be my favorite. But other than that, I'm going to rank them. If you would like to see that, let me know in the comments. And I think this was a very interesting Oscar nomination announcement. I liked some of the surprises. I obviously did not like some of the surprises. So now that you know my thoughts, let me know in the comments what surprised you the most, what annoyed you the most. Are there House of Gucci fans right now who are losing their mind? I'm pretty sure there are. But Dune fans, what is happening? Why'd they do us dirty? That is not okay. I'm going to stop talking about the directing nomination or lack of nomination for the person who should have been nominated. But yeah, that is where we are. Let me know what kind of videos you want me to do leading up to the Oscars. I am really open to doing more than just predictions. Do you want me to do ranking for Best Picture? Do you want me to rank every single Oscar nominee? That'd be insane if I did a tier list of every single Oscar nominee, because there's a lot of them. Let me know if you want me to talk about international features in a separate video. What do you want to see on my channel regarding the Oscars in the comments below, please. And of course, your reactions. Would love to know your thoughts. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're having a wonderful day. As always, thank you to all of my patrons, with a special thank you to the patrons whose names are on the screen right now. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day, and I will see you very soon in my next video.